I want you to know that the business that you're in, it's a serious business. And it's not one that you take lightly, because people's lives depend on what you do or you do not do in the workplace.
I know that I've seen several of you on TV, in the field, helping disaster survivors during what has turned out to be another busy hurricane season.
Narrative writing. We're never taught about nonfiction narrative writing, but we need grant money, and we get that by nonfiction narrative writing. And so hitting more on these soft skills, these talents that make us better and more successful at what we do is critical.
So when you're designing an exercise, and we're all experiencing this, especially with the new CMS rules, everyone wants to hop on your train. Don't let people hang on your train. You have a lot more limitations of what you know, and you see this a lot when people design exercises, and at the very end they start cramming to get things done, or they have to really cut it down. Know your limitations. Others will want a free ride. Say no often, but you shouldn't have a one and done exercise. You should have an exercise plan. So say no, but not right now.
We learned things on our side. They learned a tremendous amount of things, and now we do it prior to every large special event that we host. We just bring them in for a discussion. Doesn't have to be a huge thing. Bring everybody in, talk through a scenario, fill some gaps, work on some policies, and move forward.
What am I saying to you? What you perceive in your mind as your worst case scenario, I have to tell you today, it is not.
We need to challenge the conventional methods for communicating risk and preparedness and stop doing things that aren't working.
You've heard in some of the other sessions about the GOES next-gen weather satellites, where we have now 3 times more data, 4 times more greater resolution, and 5 times faster data coming at us. Why is that important to us? If we can give people, this is Al Roker, he came on and he said, gosh, folks, if we could give people 10, 15, 20 minutes extra time, what does that mean? It takes so much of the work and the burden off of the responders.
I want you to join me in telling people about this responsibility that we have to prevent, to protect, and prepare. And I want to also thank you as well for the job that you're doing out there in doing this. You in emergency management are truly saving more lives than anyone else in any other sector. And I want you to take that home and remember that tonight when you fall asleep.
More so, the emergency managers are in the room, because there's a lot more of you. When you get back home, call your WCM. Go see your WCM and implore with them, beg them, demand of them that they stop teaching like such a meteorologist and speak your language now.
And I think that it just further proves that we can't continue to train, plan, and exercise for what's easy. We need to look at what is catastrophic in terms of logistics, supply chain, continuity of operations, communications, and staffing capacities are just a few.
If you would have told me at Columbine could happen at Columbine, I would have said no. One of the things I was most proud when I retired from Columbine, we had 30 teachers on staff that were former students of mine because they believed in that school. So when people say it happens at other places, it can't happen here, I beg to differ on any given day.